This is my 2015 Harley Davidson Road Glide, and we're doing a Bluetooth update to the onboard boombox, which is Bluetooth capable but cannot connect with a Bluetooth headset, as most Harley Davidson owners know. The add-ons that I've put on today was the Garmin Nuvi 52 GPS and a waterproof hard box and a ram mount handlebar pedestal mount, and an add-on of ram mount handlebar CB radio. Actually, it's the small hiker's RMS handheld that's been adapted with the connector cable, which is special. My Bluetooth product is Sena. I have a Bluetooth adapter, which is attached to the handlebar, and that's the SR10 model. And it has a connection to the Harley Davidson audio headset connector adapter, which I had to purchase from Harley Davidson. Connects directly to the back of the boombox through the front wing assembly, comes down the left side of the pedestal, and I've just got it temporarily Velcro wrapped to the side of the handlebar. I'll decide later on how I want to permanently mount it. It doesn't fit through the factory wire harness chase because of the end of the connector, so I had to leave it just to the side, and then that's where I'm going to have to make a decision on how to permanently mount it. And then with the SR10, I bought the RMS adapter cable. My particular model is the Midland 2-pin. And then there's a speaker input to the Nuvi Navigator, so I can get the Navigator updates or alerts through the headset by the Bluetooth adapter. I've run it pretty much as close as I could to the handlebar and to the chassis. I did a stick-on cable tie at the top of the speedometer tachometer housing, which was provided in the Harley Davidson Boombox audio cable kit, and run that over to the right side of the wing assembly to use the power tap from the USB. And with that, it has a factory single, and then I attach just a off-the-shelf 4-way USB hub. Right now, the open one is for my cell phone, which I'll attach later. But each of these is just a Bluetooth for the charge. And I checked the draw for the power source, and even with everything on, it still doesn't reach the factory limit for any add-on accessories, which is nice from Harley Davidson. As you can see, I used a wire wrap loom to neaten it up a little bit, and we'll have to get that connected And it just basically sits inside. And because of the lip there, it'll just rest a little bit. And I'm not worried too much about waterproof because I hardly ever ride out in rain weather. Okay, now the big test is to light everything off. And it's coming up okay so far. And with this, it's the Ram Mount Aquabox. It has a nice waterproof clear touch-through seal cover and then a hard case at the base. And we're just going to go somewhere local, my Harley Davidson dealer. And we'll wait till we get the headset going. I'm going to accept. And right now it looks like, because my phone is still here, let's grab the Bluetooth on my phone. And when I get back out of there and go down to media. Oh, sorry. For some reason it likes to jump back to the media. We're going to go to communications, phone. Nope. Setup. Sorry about that. Speaker headset. We're going to switch over to headset. We're going to leave prompts and headset. Everything to headset. We're going to back out. And we'll get the Bluetooth going here. I have the Sena SMH5 model. And with that, you turn the power on, holding the phone and the toggle down.
Hello.
And we're going to start, and we do the same to the Sena. And I did some jumping ahead. I've got the okay, that's the phone. And then we're going to go one click.
Intercom failed. Try again later.
Okay, it's already paired up with the adapter. And so what we're going to do Okay, back with Bluetooth. I'm using the second unit for the handheld, and I'm going to do a call myself. Now that's going through the headset. Test, 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 test. Now to reverse that, the only problem is I can't use call from the headset. I have to touch call on the handset to call the second unit. But then can use the microphone with the push to talk, which is mounted on the left handle grip. Test, test. And then we're good so far. Now if I want to listen to entertainment, I have to go to favorite, and that's coming through the headset from the adapter from the boombox. So now when a call comes in on the RMS, it still goes through. And I have any prompts. This part, I was having a problem with prompts come from the GPS. Apparently the SR10 has a mixed audio function. It will take the loudest or the most volume incoming audio, and that's what's sent through the adapter to the headset. So what I found was the volume, even at maximum on the GPS, was not loud enough to override the boombox music input audio. So to get the prompts from the GPS, you need to actually have the stereo or the boombox audio input muted or the radio turned off, and then the GPS audio will come through the headset normally, just as any other audio. That's the only update I had. Now at the end of the video, I've got the pictures of the adapter cable that comes from the Harley-Davidson boombox, and then with that on the install it says to use the chassis ground from the radio unit itself to pin number 12 on the connector. And according to the process, you would need a special pin tool to insert the pin that comes with the kit and the wire that becomes the ground attachment to the back of the radio housing. And to avoid having to buy a special tool, what I did was just clip the wire at the end of the plug where the pin would be inserted, and solder connected the wire that attaches to the ground lead to the connector harness wire itself that would have been on the other end of the plug. So basically made a straight wire ground from the chassis through the connector that gives the required chassis ground in the cable harness. Also, it shows removing the front of the cowl to get access. It's all at the center. There's an entire process that Harley Davidson has for removal of the cowl, and it's basic hand tools, very minimal amount of effort to do that. Just follow the directions. You have some basic hand tools. Screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, I think it's a number 25, Allen wrench, or a 1/4 inch drive Allen wrench that it fits all the hardware on the cowl itself. And then the main problem, as I mentioned in the front of the video, was getting the harness down through the factory wire chase. I couldn't do it with the way the cable attachment is for the DIN plug, and so I had to basically go alongside the main wire chase, and we'll have to figure out a permanent mounting from there on. The others are just photos of the Sena components that I have: the SR10 Bluetooth adapter, the SMH5 helmet Bluetooth unit, and out of the box look at all the equipment. The SR10 itself, with showing the handlebar mounting assembly bands set up, the handheld radio handlebar mounting system from Ram Mount. That will also work for universal attachment to other radio systems, handheld GPS, another phone setting. If it fits inside the cradle, you can attach it. The next is the Aquabox from Ram Mount for the actual GPS hardbox waterproof mount, and then the Ram Mount pedestal that is attached to the handlebars. And then the final is kind of an overview of everything that I had done. I hope this helps you out, especially Harley Davidson owners.